The second session of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Dialogue offered an opportunity to break down the theme of the day: youth, religion, and the fight against corruption. The chairman of Channels Media Group, Dr. John Momoh, is the guest speaker, and he lays the foundation for the discussion.
Today, we stand at a crossroads. One path leads down a dangerous road towards unethical cyber activities. The other, a road less traveled, is paved with innovation, with hard work, and legitimate success. This is the path of entrepreneurship. A journey not just of making a living, but of making a life. So as youth, let's ask ourselves this question: which road do I take to get ahead? Do I follow the route or the path of hush puppy? Or do I toe the path of an Eyolua Aboeji, the unicorn? That's some food for thought for us.
Citing the Holy Scriptures, Dr. Momoh calls for a proper approach to tackle corruption, especially among young people.
Both the Bible and the Quran encourage young people to live lives of moral and ethical integrity. On youth and corruption, the book of Proverbs, for instance, offers practical advice for young people, emphasizing the value of wisdom. And on its stance against corruption, the Quran explicitly condemns dishonesty and corruption. Surah Al-Baqarah warns against consuming wealth unjustly. The battle against corruption is one that we can win. It requires the energy and innovation of the youth, guided by the moral and ethical teachings of religion. Together, let's pave the way for a future where integrity is the cornerstone of our society, our country, Nigeria.
The panel session is chaired by the former Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, and he starts by sharing his views on the fight against corruption.
Perhaps this is the time to get back to the real core of having children, not just being daddy and mommy, but really doing the parenting work.
The issues raised by the guest speaker formed the basis for the conversation by the panelists.
Government itself must have capacity, commitment and leadership by government. They must also facilitate access to basic needs. We need to be re-evaluating our values. What do we really consider wrong? What do we really consider desirable to achieve? Is integrity as important as being rich? Is society recognizing somebody with integrity as important as somebody who is rich? I think that is one of the things we are doing today. That
don't just give an award for the best behaved child and then there's first in the class in chemistry, physics, math, etc. Where's the most just student in the class? Where's the most compassionate? Where's the most trusting? Where's the most helpful? Let's look for good behavior and reward it. Otherwise, you feel that just academic excellence is what's required, and that sometimes at the cost of being the most excellent human being.
Values of right and wrong. And so if you have predominantly an irresponsible older generation, you're going to create a replacement generation with the same quality.
And therefore, we encourage our young people to pray and seek the virtue of contentment. If you have contentment, you'll be delivered from most of the vices that we drag ourselves into.
One of the highlights at this dialogue is that young people and religious bodies should take ownership of the fight against corruption. Hopefully, this would help reduce corruption in Nigeria. From the nation's capital, Kumbi Aboluwade, Channels Television News.